In this video, I'm going to show you how you can install third-party applications on your Android device. Let's get started. Okay, before we install any apps, there is some settings we have to set up first. So first you will have to go to Settings and scroll down to find Systems. And if you have not already enabled developer options on your device, you will have to go to About Phone and find the section that says Build Number, and you'll have to tap that 7 times in a row. So mine already say you are already a developer. In my case, a pop-up showed up and I had to type in my password, and after that I was a developer. That easy. After you enabled the developer options, you'll have to go into it, obviously, and you have to be careful once you're in here, because there's a lot of weird stuff in here, so you do not want to enable or disable the wrong things in here. The two things we're gonna look at is the Enable OEM Unlock. This setting allows you to install third-party applications on your device. On my device, it's enabled by default, but it might not be the case for you, so be aware of that. The second one is the USB debugging. Now, normally, if we are installing a third-party app store from the internet just using the phone, we do not need the USB debugging. But if you are going to install third-party applitions like the pure.apk files from your computer, you want the USB debugging to be enabled so you can connect to your computer. After these two, or at least the OEM unlock has been checked, we are going to go out to our dashboard or our home screen. After that, we are going to have to disable some security settings on the Play Store. Now, the Google Play Store is so integrated into Android phones nowadays that it actually has a scan for third-party applications that will block you from installing third-party applications if the scan settings is on. So we will have to go to Play Store and go to Settings, and down where it says Play Protect, you can see I already turned mine off in case of this demo, but if you go to the wheel up in the right hand corner, you'll see there these would be enabled by default, and yes, I disable them and it will pop up and say turn off app scanning, and yes, we do want to turn off the app scanning so we can install our third-party applications. Note, if you do not disable this, Play Store will show a pop-up that says you do not have permissions to install this, and it might either uninstall the APK or remove the APK from your device, or just outright refuse you to install it. So after that, we are done with Play Store. Goodbye. And now we are ready to install APKs on our drive. Now, like I said before, this can be done a number of ways. We can download APKs from a cloud and install it that way. We can connect our device to our computer if we enable the USB debugging and download them from there. Or we can download another app store, which I'm gonna do in this video to show you. So I'm gonna open my web browser, in this case Google Chrome. I'm gonna turn this down. So we're going to Google APK Pure, which is the third-party app store that I am using. So if you search APK Pure, you should see apkpure.com. And the first thing you're going to see on the device is the banner, the menu, and then you see using APK Pure app. We're going to click on download for that. By the way, this doesn't have to be APK Pure. You can do this with the Amazon Play Store as well, or other places. Usually you can download the Amazon Play Store from more secure places, but you get the point. APK Pure app. Enjoy the newest apps. Yes. The thing I enjoy about APK Pure is that we have different revisions, so with different versions of the same app. So if I have an older phone and I want the let's say the old Tinder app, I can go and download the oldest version. I'm gonna say, yeah. So this type of file can harm your device. Do you want to keep APK Pure and then version? And you can see here at the end of the name of the APK Pure version 3.17.21, apkpure.com.apk. Anything you see online that has a .apk, that's an Android app that you can install, like a package. Yes, we do want to keep this. And now that we install it, we can go to files and download, or you can just swipe down and like click directly on the downloaded file. But I'm gonna do it the hard way. Files, download, and there it is. Gonna click on it. We get exactly the same thing as we did through the notification. So the difference from doing it through the file manager or the notification is that if I had clicked the notification, it would have asked me for giving Google Chrome or the browser I used the security access to install APKs. I do not want my browser to be able to install applications for me, but I do allow my file manager, because that means that I can manage the files and the applications that I want to install. You can do it both ways. I just prefer to do it through the file manager, which gives me more control. So settings, and do we want to allow the install of external sources? Yes, we do. And then we're going to click back and we can click install. It's done. And we can say open or done. In this case, I'm just going to say done, because I'm going to show you that if we go to our dashboard or main screen, swipe to the left, there it is. Just for convenience, I'm going to drag it over here. And there we have the secondary App Store, or the third-party App Store. And just to prove that this App Store actually works, we can open it up. Quickly, what is a regional app? Let's download TikTok. So yeah, here, personalize your experience. That for any third-party app store that you do not trust, I would suggest not giving them vital information. In this case, I'm just gonna say no, thank you. And for the device asking to get access to photos, media, so this is essential for it to use the file it downloads, so I'm gonna allow that. Make phone calls. No, not. I do not want that, so deny. I will go in here and say TikTok. Gonna click that. And you can see we have multiple versions. I'm just gonna go for the one with the highest rating. And we can see a description, more, and a lot of information about this app. This works with games as well, or regional apps such as TikTok, if you were in a region that banned TikTok for a period. We can click install. Now, just like a file manager, because this is an app store, it will ask us, just like the file manager, for permission to install applications. Just a moment, I'm gonna skip the app. The ad is done, and we can see that it's still downloading. Okay, and now we see the security pop-up. Install apps from external sources. Do we want to allow the APK Pure, which is an app store, to install third-party applications? Yes, we do want that. Like I said before, if we have just left the file manager to do it, we could go out on the internet, scour and find APKs and install them manually ourselves. But for the convenience, I am just installing a third-party app store. TikTok, and here we would see other permissions. It does not take any. So yes, install. Okay. App installed. Okay, like before, I'm just gonna say done to prove to you that this is actually on desktop. Yes, so we can click this, and there you have it. Your first third-party application, or actually second, because the App Store was the first, but you get what I'm saying. So now you are basically set up to go to APK Pure or your third-party app store, or you can install another one. Yes and no, don't ask. I should have said just don't ask again. You can go in here and find games and stuff like that, just like you would on Google's Play Store. Now I have mentioned a couple times in this video that be careful, please. Third-party applications can come from anywhere. That's why I prefer to do it through a third-party app store that I know have some legitimacy to it. But again, I wouldn't use my bankings through a third-party application, because there is no way of knowing if someone have tampered with the apps if you're just gonna install the raw APK file from the internet. This is why I prefer to do it over a third-party app store or just plain from Google's App Store. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is perfect for getting region-only apps or region-only content. That was all from me today. Thank you very much. I hope you learned something. I'll see you soon. Bye.